All right, what's up everyone? We are brewing that Voodoo That You Do today, as you just saw. Rhymes almost unintentionally.
Almost.
I mean, it is past Halloween, but it's a good beer to brew, I think, any time. It's one of our most popular recipes on the site. It's been like that for a long time.
Outsells a lot of others.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be a great time to brew it up and see what it's like. Got Zach here with me. So we have Matt filming behind the camera back there. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward here. We've already sanitized all of our equipment here. If you need a refresher or anything if you need a refresher on how to sanitize your stuff, watch this quick video. All right, so sanitizing, we already got our 1 gallon of water in here, filled up about halfway, that 4-liter mark on the back. Basically, you're gonna use half the packet of your no-rinse cleanser. You save the other half for bottling. So we're gonna pour in approximately half. It's a rough guess, fold that up, put it away for later. And you wanna mix this until it's dissolved. It's pretty easy to mix up, especially if your water is room temperature. Mix, we're going to put our spoon in there. We're going to throw our lid on, and we're going to shake it around to make sure it touches the entire surface of the keg. You're going to want to go upside down. It will leak out of the top because of the notches in there, so you can see it leak in there. Now that we touched everything, then you're going to want to let it sit for about 10 minutes. All right, so 10 minutes has passed. Once the 10-minute mark is up, we're going to run some fluid out of our spigot here. I usually just kind of give it a 1 and 2 open. We're going to run that into our bowl. That's where we're going to keep all of our utensils. Then we're going to give it one more shake around just to make sure it's good. All right, so we got that. Then the solution here, we're going to want to put it into our bowl, which will be used to sanitize all of our utensils. So we're going to dump that in there. That's where you add your can opener, your whisk, your spoon, whatever you're using. The rest of this just goes right down the drain. Throw your lid back on. Now you're ready to get brewing. All right, so that was the sanitizing steps. Easy, straightforward. We knocked all out of the way, so you don't have to sit here and watch us slosh water around and stand here and stare at things for 10 minutes. So now let's get to brewing, Zach. Let's
do this.
Crush it.
So for this recipe, calls for a cup of brown sugar. Bam. We've got our 4 cups of water in our pot over here. We're going to add that to it, bring it to a boil, then add the malts.
Oh, it's easy. All right, let's do it. So do we boil before or after?
We are boiling after this addition.
That's your spoon here for you.
Fire up the cookinator. Get a stir going.
Ooh. Now, can you scorch brown sugar if you just let it sit in there and don't mix it up?
Absolutely. You definitely want to keep it moving at first.
Okay.
Once it's well dissolved and up to temperature,
you're good to go?
You can just let it go.
All right. Well, we are going to mix that up, and we'll be right back, guys. All right. So we got that to a boil. What's next?
We do. We shut her down, take her off the heat.
Bring her back over here.
Bring her over here, and let's mix in some malt extract.
So I think I have the easiest job for these videos. I can just walk around and just drink beer and talk. You know.
Quality control is an important part of home brewing.
Only if I do my job, remember the instructions. So
yes.
we don't forget things. I had one job to do. You'll know what we're talking about if you go watch our brewing video on Dad's favorite cream ale. So
yes.
Slacking.
It happens.
Yeah. And so this is our Bewitched Amber Ale craft can. So it's a bigger can, more malt, higher ABV. Actually, don't put the specs on here. I think this beer. I'm going to go find all the information I need at Mr.Beer.com.
Mr.Beer.com has everything you need.
Wouldn't you know it? All right, yeah, so this one finishes about 7.4 with the craft can and the brown sugar and the addition of the LME. It's not bad. It's a pretty good beer. So yeah, this is kind of a...
It's a sizable brew with a big flavor.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a really good beer. I mean, it's kind of a... I feel like it's a beer if you're not really a big fan of like ambers or like those kind of darker beers that you might like this one. It's a little just different with that brown sugar in there.
And it's got a good alcohol content, so...
Yeah. I think that Bewitched Amber Ale is just a good can, you know, by itself.
It is. It's probably one of my favorite refills.
I still think I go with the Northwest Pale Ale. It's a solid can.
Well, you are a hop monster, so...
That's true. That's true. If you haven't brewed the Angry Ranger IPA, you should brew that beer. It's a clone of the original Ranger from New Belgium. That is an awesome beer.
It's a big classic West Coast IPA that just socks you in the jaw with hops.
Yeah, I think if you brewed like the 5400 or the 54 second IPA, you will like the Angry Ranger for sure. You will not be disappointed.
Anybody who likes a good bitter.
Yeah. All right, so we got our can in there. We got our LME in there. Now we're just mixing it up thoroughly till it's all good to go. Ooh, it's a dark one.
It is. That brown sugar really soaks in there.
So that will, do you think it really matters if you use light or like dark brown sugar?
I can't imagine it would, but you're going to get more of that sort of licoricey herbal flavors from the dark than you will the light. So if you're not a big fan of it, go light. If you want some of that full flavor, go dark. Okay.
All right, so we got our keg. We already filled it up with 1 gallon of cool water, so it's good to go. That way it'll cool down our wort once we pour this hot monster in there. Zach is a pro. He does not use a funnel when he pours. I do. You can't put a funnel on top of your fermenter to pour it in. Just make sure that you sanitize your funnel.
Absolutely.
Sanitize everything. Very important step. All right. If you spill some, it's okay. It happens to everybody.
It does. Just wipe it down with a wet cloth.
Mostly to me, but it happens to everybody.
Just like that.
Yep. It's a little bit now. Now it's ruined.
Yes. Not at all.
It's good to go. So we get cold water.
Yep. It's actually right there.
Oh, bam. A gallon of cool water down here. It's ready to go. Try to be prepared, you know, think ahead.
And then, yes, fill to the line 2.
And if you have an older fermenter, this could be the 8.5 mark on the back.
Yep.
Or
2 1/4
gallons. Gallons if you're using a totally different fermenter.
Close.
Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Then, yeah, so for this one, we did use an expired can of our Bewitch, so we did replace the yeast. So we were using SO5 instead of our regular dry ale yeast. For this one, you just use a yeast in the can.
Yep.
SO5 and our canned yeast, except for the wheat beer, are very comparable. Yeah. Sprinkle that.
Sprinkle on some. No need to stir.
That's it. Easy.
Very. That's how we like it.
Yeah, you make sure you put your fermenter in a place that is between 70 and 78 degrees. Our brew room stays at 71. This will ferment for 14 days, and you'll give it a try. If it's not flat beer at that point, let it sit for 3 more days and bottle it, and you're good to go.
Absolutely.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
All right, guys. Thanks again. Hope you guys have a good week. Cheers.
Cheers.